When the oilfield industry needs an honest, hard-working, and dependable electrical contractor, they signal for SOS. With a solid reputation for getting the job done, Michael Sherrock and his team are prepared to meet all of your industrial and commercial electrical needs. They're prepared to handle anything, from maintenance to automation and power line service. So remember to dial up SOS the next time you're in need of an industry-leading electrical contractor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'd like to thank all the patients we've been able to serve over the years. For those of you who are unhappy with your smile, tired of having dental pain, crooked or missing teeth, or loose-fitting dentures, at Lindsay Family Dentistry, we can care for all your dental needs, including cosmetic dentistry, crown and bridge, root canals, braces, Invisalign, conventional implants for tooth replacement, and mini diameter implants for denture stabilization. Our braces fee starts at $4,500, and for those of you with poor-fitting dentures, we can place 6 mini-diameter implants on the upper for $3,600 and 4 mini-diameter implants on the lower for $2,600. To schedule your consultation, stop by the office at 102 Southwest 7th Street, Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give us a call at 405-756-4093. As a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School, I'd like to take the time to say go Leopards.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back inside Leopard Arena here, where we are just about 7 minutes or so away from getting this boys championship game tipped off here between your hometown Lindsay Leopard and the Plainview Indians. Plainview comes into this one, partner, with a record of 2-5 on the season as they set 6th in Lake County Conference play. Jake Rutledge alongside Eric Dotson and R.J. Brooks, as always, over here running the board for us. This one, however, should be a good one as Plainview's got a handful of guys. One guy in particular by the last name Dotson, no relation to you, I don't think. But
he'd be better if he was.
Dotson can flat fill it up. You might remember the name. He spent some time with Dixon the past 3 seasons, transferred over to Plainview to finish out his senior career there. It's a guy that you're going to have to pay attention to throughout this ballgame, partner.
Yeah, the offense will run through him, and they'll be looking to get him the ball. The Leopards will have a hard time shutting him down throughout this ball game. And he's not the only player they have. They're pretty well loaded, and I'm surprised at their record at 2-5 because this tournament they have dominated every game they've played in.
Yeah, and the Dotson guy, I mean, we mentioned him obviously right off the top there, but he was one. He's capable of going off at any minute. I mean, can fill it up from just about anywhere. It don't matter if it's from behind the arc, inside little jumpers, this, that, and you name it. The kid, he's got a high motor too. I mean, he's constantly going, high rate of speed. So, again, Leopard's going to have to find a way to take him out of the equation. And if they do what they did last night against Sulphur and was able to shut down Bridge Barrett, then if they can shut down Dodson tonight, Leopards are going to have a darn good chance of winning this ball game and taking home the championship here tonight. But
that's what,
obviously, and not to take away from anybody else. So I'm not saying it's just Dodson,
yes,
but he is the standout, is what I'm getting at.
Absolutely, and I don't know if they can replicate what they did last night. Last night was almost perfect defense by the Leopards.
Yeah.
But like you said, if they can mimic that and get the stops and take advantage of them, they'll be right in this ball game at the end.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to little things. You know, Leopards didn't turn it over a lot last night. I believe they only ended up with 8 turnovers, something like that.
Yep.
Started real shaky from the charity stripe, but they were able to kind of gather themselves on that. Ended up making a few down the stretch, and then got some shots to fall. So Leopards, again, they're capable of winning this ball game, but take nothing away from Plainview. We're not knocking on them by any means. They are very capable of getting the job done as well. So I think probably the 2 best teams in this tournament are meeting here for this championship tonight, and we're a little over an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away from determining that champion. So still about 3.5 minutes away or so. The cheerleaders are going to come out as they'll perform Oklahoma. I'm not sure if we'll have a national anthem or not, but we'll take us a quick break, get a quick swig of water, maybe run over some last-minute stats or some other stuff. We'll come back, and we'll have the starting lineup for both squads. So don't go anywhere. Leopard basketball coming up next, live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody, inside Leopard Arena as the starting lineup for the Plainview Indians is being introduced by Joel Gredeman.
6'2" senior, number 11, Ethan Barker. 6'3" junior, number 23, Shepard Sizemore. And the 6' senior, number 15, Jason Dotson.
And up next, your starting 5 for the hometown Lindsay Leopards.
Now coached by Devin Terry, assisted by Gavin Wilson, introducing the starting lineup for the Lindsay Leopards. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 3, Creed Taylor. Six-foot senior, number 4, Brody Remy. 6-foot senior, number 11, Bryson Watts. 6'1" sophomore, number 23, Bryce Cater. And a 5'10" sophomore, number 22, Manny Aguero.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your starting 5 here tonight in this championship matchup for all the marbles, the Charles K. Hately Classic Tournament Championship on the line here as your Leopards get set to square off against the Plainview Indians. Once again, hello everybody, Jake Rutledge alongside Eric Dodson and RJ Brooks over here next to us running the show for us. Partner, looking forward to this one. Again, we'll mention Dodson one more time before we get this thing tipped. We talked about it. Aguero shadowed Bridge Barrett all night long. Looks like he's going to have the same job opportunity here tonight. He's going to be shadowing Dodson as we got a little premature jump there. And that'll be controlled by the Indians.
That's going to be the case. They're going to try to cut the head off the snake.
Dodson nearly turned that one over. Worked out like a bounce pass over to his partner, however.
Leopards are in man defense.
Yeah, and we mentioned this off air as we signed off there momentarily. Difference between Dodson and Barrett. Dodson's a little bit thicker than what Bridge Barrett is. As Creed Taylor, that's his 3-ball fly. That's good. Count it. Great start for the sophomore, Creed Taylor. Able to knock one down from downtown.
Yeah, he had 15 in the first half last night.
But as I was saying about Dodson here, he's a little bit thicker than what Barrett was. So, as you mentioned, and Dodson comes back, knocks down one of his own there. Dodson might have a little bit better opportunity to break through some of those screens and stuff, be able to fight through that traffic a little bit better than Barrett did. Aguero gives to Cater, now over to Watts. This is Ramey. As Taylor kicks it back out. Thought he might take that shot there. Ramey will drive, layup attempt no good. Nearly had his own rebound. And that one will go over to Plainview. Just underway here. First period, 3-3. As Taylor knocks one down for the Leopards, Dodson comes back down to the other end, knocks himself down one. Little jumper, just beyond the free throw line. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound underneath. As that'll be last touch by Taylor. Good job there trying to plead his case, though.
Dodson already getting frustrated with Aguero.
So we'll stay on this end with the Indians. As we got a whistle. I guess that's a no call there. Inverted accidental whistle.
Well, they need to take it out of half court, then not underneath the goal.
Always wondered how that happens. As that one will be Knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Indians yet again.
I don't know how that one stays with the Indians.
I thought it went off their big man there.
There was 2 of them and none of us. If you're watching at home, watch this match with Aguero and number 15, Dotson. Even off the ball, it's a fight.
Yeah, in his pocket. Long 3 ball on the way. That's off the back iron, no good. Cater tried to go up for it, but had an Indian draped all over his backside there, so they'll get big number 23 with over the back.
I'm surprised they called that because they both jumped.
Right.
If Cater blocks out, I see it.
So Aguero now, he'll drive, has that one poked free from behind. Turnover Leopards. Aguero nearly got it back there. Got to find his man. He finds Dotson.
Better get on it. He'll shoot that.
Dotson goes for work. Looks to drive. Throws it away. Dangerous pass there from Watts. Taylor able to corral it though. Aguero, far side corner. Puts it down. Now he retreats. Gives to Cater. Cater will let that fly. Chooses differently. Gives it to Taylor. Taylor, little floater in the lane, no good. Big man for the Indians pulls down a rebound. Very nearly walked. Little drive there, layup, and good job there. Creed Taylor getting his feet set, drawing the charge. Watts brings it across the timeline. 4:45 to play, first period. Knotted up at 3. Watts gives to Taylor. Taylor, little head fake. Cater, another head fake. He'll put it on the court. Drives. Couldn't get it to fall off the back iron. Cater nearly tipped it back in. And Dotson will save it for the Indians. Oh, denied. Unbelievable block there by Bryce Cater. He says, get it out of here. Layup underneath. Manny Aguero, that's good. As we got another whistle here. Oh, he's saying, hey, let's go ahead. I thought I heard a whistle. Plainview looking to find Dotson. They get it to him. He lets it fly. That'll be short. Big rebound there, Brody Ramming. Watts looking to push the pace. Layup underneath. That's good. Now Dotson, as Aguero lost him momentarily, but couldn't get his shot to go. Cater pulls down another rebound. Cater brings it across himself. Leopards on top 7-3, 3:25 to play, first period. Watts now, he lets that one fly. Off the back iron, no good. Plainview controls. Gets it out to Dotson. With the drive. Didn't get that to fall. Looking for the foul. Kind of had his hands up thinking, hey, give me something here. Not the case. Cater lets that one fly. That's good. Count it. 10-3. As the Indians want a timeout to talk about it at the 2:44 mark here in the first period. And partner, you can already see it. Dotson's getting a little bit frustrated and it's kind of affecting the rest of his teammates.
Yeah, if this keeps going at this pace with Aguero on him, about the middle of the next quarter, you watch something's going to flare up.
So Plainview's going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard basketball live on the Leopard Sports Network. Yeah, that's something a lot of people don't think. Welcome back, everybody. 2:44 to play here, first period. Leopards on a little flurry of scoring there. They lead 10-3. It's Plainview coming out of the timeout. Let's see if they can gather themselves, get things figured out here. So the Indians bring it across the timeline. So they get it to Dotson. Immediately has to get rid of it. They try to kick it down low, and it's turned over as Cameron comes away with it. Got to be careful. Now over to Taylor. This is Aguero. Drives. Little floater. That's good.
Aguero, baseline.
I don't know how the outcome of this game is going to go, but if we end up on top, Aguero's got the MVP, in my opinion, of the tournament.
No doubt about it. But like you said, long way to go in this one. It's Plainview. They almost look out of sorts. They every guy that touches the ball, they're looking to get it to Dotson.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Long three there. That's no good. Somebody's got a rebound. Unable to do so. As we'll have a foul on the floor. I believe they're going to get Taylor for his first.
They need to quit looking at that ball, staring at it, wait to see who's going to get it and go get the ball.
Yeah, you got to rebound. That thing hit the court off the rim.
It went 12 feet in the air, and everybody's just watching it instead of going and getting it.
Yeah, there was 3 Leopards just kind of hanging out thinking, you got it, you got it. So an extra possession here for the Indians. See if they can take advantage. As Dotson took it away from his own man there. Goes to work on Aguero, has to get rid of it, kicks it out for 3. That is off the line. Cameron able to pull this one down. So Leopards fortunate there not to give up any points. Taylor now, as Dotson will ease out to pick him up. Taylor will go to work. Kicks back out to the logo. This is Watts. Watts directing traffic.
Running X, I believe that's a play they try to run out the clock and try to take the last shot.
Inside of a minute here. 48 seconds to play, first period. All Leopards here so far.
And basically, the corner out here at the logo will penetrate.
As Cameron, well, most everybody in the house thought that was poked away free, but they'll get Dotson for the reach there.
The deep corner over here will penetrate, and the high post will come out and basically just switch places with them. And they just keep doing that to kill the clock until about 10 seconds, then they'll run their offense.
Get it back to Taylor. He'll put it on the floor. Drive, layup's good. 28 seconds to play. Let's see if Plainview slows the pace here, likes to take the last shot. So far, looks like that's what they're going to do. And get it to Dotson. He has to get rid of it. Kicks it back out now. Back over far side elbow. Down to 8 to shoot. Down to 4 to shoot. Plainview lets one fly. Off the mark, but they're going to get Cater on the foul with 0.3 of a second to play. First period.
No, Carl shoot 2.
Be Cater's first. 2 team fouls here in the first period. His second on the way, and that's good. 0.3 of a second. Leopards will elect to just run this one out. But at the end of one, it's all Leopards as they lead 14-5. Dotson held scoreless in the first frame there. We'll take us a quick break, get us a drink. Don't go anywhere. Second period action coming up next, live on the Leopard Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'd like to thank all the patients we've been able to serve over the years. For those of you who are unhappy with your smile, tired of having dental pain, crooked or missing teeth, or loose-fitting dentures, at Lindsay Family Dentistry, we can care for all your dental needs, including cosmetic dentistry, crown and bridge, root canals, braces, Invisalign, conventional implants for tooth replacement, and mini diameter implants for denture stabilization. Our braces fee starts at $4,500, and for those of you with poor-fitting dentures, we can place 6 mini-diameter implants on the upper for $3,600 and 4 mini-diameter implants on the lower for $2,600. To schedule your consultation, stop by the office at 102 Southwest 7th Street, Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give us a call at 405-756-4093. As a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School, I'd like to take the time to say go Leopards.
Welcome back, everybody. As we are set to start this second period here, all Leopards in that first frame. They lead 14-5. As Dotson was locked down there in the first period, unable to get anything scoring-wise. I do believe he got off 2 shots, 0 for 2 from before.
I think he made the first 3.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yep. Yep, right after Taylor made his 3. You are right. Aguero gives to Ramming down low, kicks it back out. Now back to Aguero. Cameron, he was shooting those in pregame. Couldn't get that one to fall. As
Creed's first.
we'll have a foul underneath on Taylor.
It's just his first foul. They got him for 2.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's his first. Unless we missed one. Dotson, guarded by Aguero. Aguero pokes it free, and they'll get Manny on the reach there. Aguero having to wear different number here tonight as the Leopards break out the all-orange unis. Normally wears 24, doesn't he, partner?
Yes.
Three ball on the way. Left him open. Couldn't knock it down, however. Watts with the rebound and brings it across. Kicks to Aguero. Aguero thought about it. Cater, he'll let that fly. That's good.
3-point bucket, Cater.
17-5, 6:50 to play first half. As that one nearly thrown away, and it is thrown away. Good hustle there by the freshman, and then he turns right around and gives a gift up. Gave it right back to the Indians. Good hustle there defensively by Plainview. Long 3, far side corner, that's good.
And May for 3.
That was May. Cater kicks it down low, that's Brody Ramming. Count the bucket, up and in, as Brody gets it to go and draws the foul. That'll be Dotson's second, I believe, if that's who they get. They're saying 11, actually, so not on Dotson. You see number 11 there, he kind of shrugged his shoulders like,
he wasn't even over there.
It wasn't me, as Cameron comes away at the rebound, put back no good.
Cameron's had a lot of opportunities, just not going his way.
So now, Indians go to work offensively here. Leaves him wide open. Can't knock it down as Watts was guarding him more or less from the free throw line there.
That's 2 attempts in a row. Watts has let it fly.
Yeah, Watts must have watched some game film or something. Cater now. Gets back to the freshman Cameron. Kick it to Brody. Down around the baseline, gets rid of it. Cameron will let that 3-ball fly, a little bit offline. As Dotson, they do find him as that layup's no good. Couldn't get it to go. Good contested layup attempt there. Great job defensively by the Leopards. Aguero gives to Cater.
Give it to Ramey. Oh, you had a mismatch there.
Gives back to Cater. Over to the freshman, who drives baseline. Up underneath, no good. Ramming, able to get the rebound. The putback, count the bucket, and one. Ramming, back-to-back possessions for the Leopards. Able to draw the foul and complete the bucket. Now let's see if he can convert this first three-point play. On the way, and that's good. So 22-8, 5-minute mark, second period. As Dotson trying to create a little bit of space there, has to get rid of it. As the Indians go to work, three ball there, he finally gets one to go. That's Epperson, who had started 0 for 2. Able to knock that one down, however. Cross-court pass over to Watts. Watts kicks it down low. That one pretty much saved by the bottom side of the backboard from going out of bounds. Dotson will come away with it. Gives it up. Three ball. That's in and out, no good. Ramming skies for the rebound. As Coach Terry will call a timeout here at the 4:19 mark. Leopards on top, 22-11. We have 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. And yeah, partner, I'm with you. Obviously, you don't want to start. Sorry, I was watching Coach Terry there. You don't want to start counting all your sheep before they're in the barn. But if this one ends up Leopards on top, moving forward throughout conference play, you said it last night, and I do believe we were on air when you said it. You've got to put Aguero on the opposing team's best man and allow him to attempt to lock him down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Cut the head off the snake, and if someone's going to beat you, it's not going to be that guy. It's
Yep.
going to be the rest of the team.
It's so very simple. It sounds simple, but it is.
And the rest of our guys are more than capable of taking care of, whoever's got the ball.
Right. Now you get into one of them situations where, you might have a couple of different scores that are capable of going off on you. Might be a little bit different situation, but if they just have one legit guy, as Dotson trying to direct traffic, finds a man underneath wide open, layup's good. Good vision there from Dotson. As May able to convert there. Cater. As Brody will drive baseline, have that swatted from behind there. Layup attempt underneath, that's good. Kicks to Cameron, over to Cater. Cater nearly lost it out of bounds, gives to Ramming. Ramming puts it on the deck, he'll drive. Up and under, up underneath, that's good.
There you go.
Plainview goes to work here. As there'll be a whistle. I believe it'll be on the floor. They're going to get Brody there. So Torres and Hernandez will check into the game now.
Armando Hernandez in for Lindsay. Shepard Sizemore returns.
Plainview nearly throws that one away.
Let it go.
Now back up top of the key here. I'm with you. I thought he
walked.
traveled.
He took 2 steps and then dribbled. You have to dribble first.
Dotson now goes to work behind the back. Trying to get something going. Can't do it. Has to get rid of it. Good defense here by the Leopards. 3 balls on the way. That's short. Big man underneath. Will come down with a rebound. I believe they're going to get Hernandez. No, check that.
23 Watt.
They'll get the Plainview big man there.
On Hernandez's back there on the rebound.
Well, Carr returns to Plainview.
So Carr will check into the game here for the Indians after his short breather. Cater now goes to work, gives to Hernandez. Back over to Cater. Cater thought about it. They give it to Gus down low. He kicks it out. Aguero let that 3-ball go. Well offline. Good hustle there by Hernandez. Tips it right to Torres. Up and in. Count the bucket and one. Great play there by Hernandez to tip that back in bounds, partner.
Yes, sir.
Just a hustle play. You can't coach hustle. As
Just
Hernandez
like
pulls that one down. Smallest guy on the court. But then he throws it away. Layup underneath, other end, no good. Hernandez pulls down another rebound and has it poked away. Now Dotson. He'll drive. As they'll get Torres with the foul there on the floor, no shot. So we have timeout Plainview at the 1:57 mark, second period. Leopards on top 26-11. And you see the Plainview coach kind of pleading his case there with one of the officials.
He called a timeout. He ought to take advantage of it.
That might be what he's trying to do right there, trying to get his point across, but you don't see that very often. A head coach take a timeout and end up at midcourt talking to one of the refs. Like you said, usually they're over there on the chalkboard
I've
or
done
the dry erase board.
I've done it a couple times, and I usually end up getting tossed out. I made sure I got my point across. And they did too.
Yeah, their point was made, huh? All right, so coming out of the timeout, 1:57 to play. Leopards on top, 26-15 here. Carr set to inbound, gives to Dotson. Now back to Carr. Over to the elbow there. Well, on the drive, and they're going to get Torres on the foul.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
That was just, I mean, there was contact, obviously, but it wasn't, didn't think there was too much there.
He's shooting then.
Yeah, should be shooting if we can get the scoreboard correct.
Get out of the way, one.
Shepard Sizemore at the line for two.
So Sizemore, he'll go to the line here. His first, up and in. Sizemore's second. On its way, and that's good. Watts now out near midcourt, gives to Cater. Cater thought about it a couple of times. I guarantee he thought about it. Gives to Aguero, guarded by Dotson. Gives to Hernandez. Back around to Watts here. Watts puts it down. Little drive. Couldn't get it to go, but he'll draw the foul. So the senior Watts will go to the line here, shooting two.
Watts at the line for two.
Watts first is in and out.
Ramming returns to the Leopards.
Ramming will check back into the ball game here for Torres. Watts second, rattles home. Indians look to go to work here offensively. Long three there, nowhere near close. Good job by Dotson over there, hits the deck, able to save it from going out of bounds as it caromed off one of the Indians' thighs.
All we have to do is block out.
Drive, as he retreats back out. Little elbow there, no call. Carr now goes to work on Watts. Gives it up. And we're going to have a travel.
That's a tee right there. He threw the ball up.
I was wondering, was that a shot or did he actually throw the ball up in the air?
Cameron returns for the Leopards.
.45 seconds to play here in the first half. Leopards lead by 10, 27-17. Hernandez goes to work. Kicks back out. This is Cameron. Cameron is content in the corner there. Gives it up to Watts now. Is this that X you were talking about?
Yes, sir.
During that first period. Leopards nearly throw it away. Get it back to Cameron. He knows the drill. Kick it back out. Now you're at the 10-second mark. Watts layup underneath, no good. Put back, no good. Hernandez nearly. As that's going to be a travel. So the Leopards are going to have 3.9 seconds to get a shot off here.
Student section was doing the countdown about 5 seconds early and made the kids shoot.
We talked about that last night, thought it might work. As Cater, little jumper, no good. Tip back, no good. But at the end of the first half, it's all Leopards. They lead by 10, 27-17. Great job defensively. The job's halfway done. They've held Watts, or excuse me, not Watts. They've held Dotson scoreless here. Not scoreless, he's got three. That first three he made to just 3 points. But other than that, that's all the damage he's done. So we'll go over some stats, or let Eric figure your stats out. We'll take us a quick break, come back, we'll go over a few. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard Basketball live on the Leopard Sports Network.
When the oilfield industry needs an honest, hard-working, and dependable electrical contractor, they signal for SOS. With a solid reputation for getting the job done, Michael Sherrock and his team are prepared to meet all of your industrial and commercial electrical needs. They're prepared to handle anything, from maintenance to automation and power line service. So remember to dial up SOS the next time you're in need of an industry-leading electrical contractor.
Welcome back, everybody, inside Leopard Arena here, just about 2 minutes or so away from starting this third period. But before we get to all that, we'll kick it over here to Eric, let him run through some of those first half stats.
Yeah, Jake, 2-point field goals, 8 of 17, just over 50%, or just under 50%, sorry. And then behind the arc, the 3-point, 3 for 6, shooting 50% from behind the arc. 2 for 5 from the stripe, from the free throw line. Still say we need to make more free throws, but not too bad.
Right.
13 rebounds, 4 offensive, 9 defensive. We had 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 5 turnovers, 7 fouls. And Randy Ramming is leading the way with 7 points. Right behind him is Cater with 6, Taylor with 5, Aguero with 4, Watts with 3, and Torres 2. Leopards up 27-17. You start third.
A little shout out to Randy Ramming there. I don't think you caught yourself, did you? You said
Yep.
Randy Ramming's leading all scorers.
Right.
I knew what you meant, though, partner. I knew what you meant.
It's hard going to school with him. And
Right. Now
Anyway.
watching his boy. But, yeah, no, Brody, man, he's
been a
come out
beast.
to play. Yeah, he is a force to be reckoned with down there. Might not necessarily be the tallest kid out on the court, but I guarantee he's one of the thickest. He's as broad as the side of a barn, so doing a good job moving bodies around down low and pulling down very, very important rebounds and going back up, drawing fouls, making some free throws. So I'd like to see Creed Taylor. He did knock down that first initial 3. I'd like to see him get involved a little bit more here. But, there's nothing to pick on in that first half, honestly.
No.
That was a great job on both ends of the court there for the Leopards. As we are back underway here. Indians looking to go to work. Got to have points. They're going to try to get Dotson involved. Has to get rid of it. Baseline jumper, that's good.
Ethan Barker.
There's Barker. Comes out of the locker room, knocks one down for the Indians. Taylor now. Directing traffic, gives over to Watts. Now back to Cater. Taylor thought about it, splits the double team there. Layup underneath is good. Like butter through a hot knife. Butter through a hot knife. Like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, that one.
You knew what I meant. That's what I get for making fun of you a while ago. Carr, long corner 3, no good. Taylor with the rebound. Oh, had Cater streaking, finds him late. And that'll go off Cater's hands. I think if Taylor seen him half second sooner, that's a layup. Dotson now goes to work for the Indians in the lane, drives. Layup underneath, good.
Chris Dotson.
Good little adjustment out of halftime with him.
Yeah.
Let him bring it down, just bring it on down.
Yeah, I noticed a few times when as Taylor couldn't get that to fall. Noticed a few times down court where Dotson was actually calling for the ball as Carr's layup underneath, other end's good.
Noah Carr.
Dotson was wanting the ball, but the guy bringing the ball up court just wasn't paying attention to him and obviously didn't want to force anything. Down to a 6-point game. Cater lets that one fly. That's good. Count it. My goodness. From way downtown. And Guerrero comes away with a steal and a putback underneath. So a quick 5 points there for the Leopards.
With the steal and the bucket.
Carr now kicks it over. Back to Carr. Carr, a little head fake. 3 ball on the way. That's short. Taylor will come away with it. Gives to Watts. Ramming lets a 3 ball go. That's good. My goodness. The big man has come to play tonight. Ramming says, don't give me that much room. I will knock that down. Dotson now 3 ball off the back iron, too strong. As they're going to get Taylor on the foul.
That's his 3rd foul.
Taylor's 3rd, yep. That's something to pay attention to moving forward. Still a ton of time left in this ball game. You see Coach Terry kind of pleading his case. He said 3 wasn't even near the play, and he's trying to get the call changed and the foul on Cater. You're Cater, you're standing out there thinking, Coach, come on, man. But ref wasn't having it. Call will remain on Taylor.
And Creed was nowhere near the play.
Oh, yeah, he was right. As Cater comes away with that miss there, pulls in another rebound. Watts kicks it underneath. That's the freshman Cameron. Got it to go.
Bryson Watts to Isaac Cameron. Court 2.
As we'll have a timeout, Plainview at the 4:42 mark here in the 3rd period. They want to talk about it before things get too out of hand here. It'll be a full timeout, I do believe.
Yes.
It is a full timeout at the 4:42 mark, so we'll take one with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard basketball live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody, inside Leopard Arena here. Coming out of this Plainview timeout, or just before the Plainview timeout, excuse me. A little flurry of scoring there by the Leopards as they find themselves on top 39-23 here. Just when it looked like Plainview was going to claw back into this one, cut it to a 6-point deficit, and have been held scoreless since as Lindsay went on a fury. Dotson, guarded by Guerrero, got rid of it to Carr. Now back around to Dotson. He'll put it on the deck, behind the back. Had to get rid of it. This is Carr, 3 ball. That's blocked, I do believe. And that'll go over to the Leopards, as I believe 23 was the last to touch it for the Indians.
Good job by Cameron, the freshman, to get a hand on that.
Cater now, guarded by Carr. Gives to Aguero.
Look at Watts down low. Oh.
Cameron finds Watts, near side corner now. Watts gives to Cater. Cater, little 12-foot jumper, too strong. Dotson will control for the Indians. Has to retreat back. Good defense there. Once again, Manny Aguero.
He's running backwards as fast as Dotson's going forward.
Dotson lets that 3 go. Gave him a little bit too much space there.
And that's why you have to stay on him.
Yep.
He can hit it from anywhere.
Cater to Aguero now. As Coach Terry
Have a timeout, Lindsay.
calls a timeout for the Leopards. Be a 30-second variety. 39-26 at the 3:33 mark. Check that. It will be a full timeout. So we'll throw it to nope, just a 30. I'm trying to watch the refs, and if they're signaling 30, if they're signaling full, and they do it late, and I'm trying to assume, and everybody knows what assuming does. So this is PG. We'll let everybody out there use their imaginations. So what do you think Coach Terry's going over right here?
I think he called a timeout just specifically to run a play underneath the goal.
Okay.
He had his clipboard in hand when he called the timeout. He was wanting to run something. And Manny was kind of in trouble over there in the corner, and everybody was kind of congregated over there. It was kind of congested. So he called timeout to get out of a jam a little bit, but I think he had a play he wanted to draw up here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say just before the timeout was called. Manny kind of found himself over there in no man's land. So Cameron out of the timeout. Cater, little step back three. That's short. Indians with control here. They'll kick it back out. Gives to Dotson now. Dotson thought about it for a second. Dotson directing traffic. Guarded by Aguero. Gives it up to Carr.
That was Cater's first miss from beyond the arc.
Dotson, long three. That's good.
Dotson for three.
Kid's got some range, partner.
Yes, he does. That's what I say. He'll find a way to get his.
And it's smooth too. I mean, it's very, very fluid. Comes off his hands real nice. Got a little bit of spin to it. So. Cameron now directing traffic. Gives over to Watts. As that one will be deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Plainview. 10-point game here, 2:35 to play, third period.
Someone needs to go.
Watts puts it on the deck and had it knocked loose and then kicks it out of bounds.
Fernando will retain for Plainview.
Dotson goes to work on Aguero. Little layup underneath. Count the bucket and one for Dotson.
Dotson for two.
As Dotson's starting to feel it here. I kind of believe Plainview there in the halftime locker room said, hey, you've got to find a way to shake Aguero just a little bit. Just get the ball in your hands. You're capable of making plays. As Dotson trying to take over here for the Indians. Too strong, but denied once again. I believe Cater got a hand on it. So Cater's got 2 blocks tonight.
Cameron's going to have to do a better job of blocking out. He's just jumping up for the rebound. All you have to do is block out.
Gets it into Carr. Carr gives to Dotson. Dotson trying to shake Aguero, lets another 3-ball go. Comes up short. As Watts will pull down that rebound and then be fouled by Carr. As Hernandez will check into the ball game here.
Armando Hernandez returns for Lindsay.
Over to Cater. Gives to Watts. Now Hernandez back over to Watts. Cater kicks to Ramming down around the baseline. He finds himself over in that far side corner as he'll drive. Gives to the freshman. Freshman thought he got fouled there. Not the case. Dotson will come away with it. Wants to go fast. He got away with a carry. Nope, check that. They're going to whistle him. Lost his dribble there. As Dotson will turn it over. Golly. Watts, you got it. Nice hands there by Watts to deflect that back out to make up for his mistake. He knew it immediately when he let that pass go, though. Just got to be crisp. Hernandez now draws the assignment of guarding Dotson. Dotson couldn't get the layup to go, but he'll go to the line for 2. Upset with himself, he couldn't knock that down. But
Dotson will shoot 2.
Dotson's first is good.
I've never rooted this hard against a Dotson before. Kid is good.
Yes. His second attempt, up and in. So Taylor gets it across to Hernandez. Cater, layup is good. That's one way to break the press. Dotson now will be picked up by Ramming. Good job staying in front of him there. As Plainview will turn it over via the walk. Cater finds Hernandez underneath. Layup's good.
Hernandez for 2.
Plainview better switch it up defensively. Back to a 10-point game. As they're going to get Hernandez. Said he was kind of using his knee there.
Yeah.
Just trying to see what he can get away with. Just his second foul. Dotson now. Guarded by Ramming. 3 ball. That's good.
Dotson for 3.
Cameron brings it across. Taylor trying to shake him. Retreats back out near midcourt, gives to Cater. Now back to Taylor. Down to 13 to shoot. Ramming kicks it down low to the freshman. That's Cameron. Layup underneath. Didn't get it to go. But he'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 9.1 to play here in the third. 43-36 ball game. Cameron's first is good. Cameron's second off the back iron. 7 seconds to shoot. Surprised they didn't try to find Dotson. This 3 off the back iron, no good. So at the end of 3, Leopards still on top, 44-36. We'll take another quick break. 4th period action coming up next. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard basketball live on the Leopard Sports Network. Welcome back inside Leopard Arena here. Jake Rutledge alongside Eric Dotson and RJ Brooks as we are just about set to start this 4th and what we believe to be the fourth and final period. There is potential for overtime, however. We got a tight ball game, 44-36. As Plainview's done a good job kind of clawing back into this one. Dotson starting to kind of find his stride for the Indians, heating up a little bit. I believe he had 3 threes in that third period alone, so be interesting.
They weren't just regular threes either.
No, they were from out there. As Cameron threw the pass back over to Taylor.
Going to remain our ball.
And it'll still be our ball. I guess they're going to say Carr for the Indians touched it. And how are we going to change this call? This near side ref was all the way over here. Okay, they just wanted to figure it out here. So it does stay with the Leopards. They get it into Aguero. Now over to Cater. As that one's deflected, hits the deck. We're going to have a jump ball, and that'll go over to the Indians.
Lazy passes.
Got to be crisp. Dotson puts it down. Floater in the lane, off the back iron, no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Aguero, his third.
Dotson's first, up and in. As Watts will check in at the 7:36 mark for Cameron. Dotson's second, off the mark. As he knew it as soon as he let it go, attempted to get the rebound. Might have come across a little too early. Just trying to make a hustle play there.
Cater going to have to come up and help. Now look. Going the other way.
So Taylor had his pocket picked yet again. Layup underneath, way too strong. As they're going to get Carr as he draped one of the Leopards across the face.
Leopards need to do a better job taking care of the basketball here.
Yeah, Taylor usually don't turn it over, but he's had his pocket picked here by number 4 back-to-back as he turns that one away. Dotson gets the layup to go.
Dotson.
As we got a timeout on the floor at the 7:06 mark. We timeout Lindsay. Leopards on top, 44-39. Be a full timeout, so we'll take a quick one with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard basketball live on the Leopard Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'd like to thank all the patients we've been able to serve over the years. For those of you who are unhappy with your smile, tired of having dental pain, crooked or missing teeth, or loose-fitting dentures, at Lindsay Family Dentistry, we can care for all your dental needs, including cosmetic dentistry, crown and bridge, root canals, braces, Invisalign, conventional implants for tooth replacement, and mini diameter implants for denture stabilization. Our braces fee starts at $4,500, and for those of you with poor-fitting dentures, we can place 6 mini-diameter implants on the upper for $3,600 and 4 mini-diameter implants on the lower for $2,600. To schedule your consultation, stop by the office at 102 Southwest 7th Street, Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give us a call at 405-756-4093. As a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School, I'd like to take the time to say go Leopards.
Welcome back, everybody. Inside Leopard Arena here, 7:06 to play here in this championship game at the 2024 Charles K. Hately Classic. As the Leopards clinging to a 44-39 lead here against the Plainview Indians. The Indians have done a great job clawing back into this one. Watts now gives to Cater. Cater, little head fake. He'll put it down, drives baseline, now kicks out. This is Taylor. Taylor, that's a 3-ball go. That's off the mark. That should have been a travel as Cater just took it away from him, said, I'll have that. Gives it back to the Leopards. Cater looking to drive, and they're going to get Cater on the travel there. Tried to get rid of it before he went to sliding. Dotson, top of the key, drives, has to kick it back out. Near side elbow three's good.
In corner, Fernando.
As Taylor brings it across for the Leopards. Leopards need to settle in here, get some points. Watts kicks to Ramming. Ramming underneath. He'll be hacked in the act, so he'll go to the line for 2.
Cody Ramming at the line for 2.
Six 16-point lead. Just went them down to 2.
Yep.
Costly turnovers.
Ramming converts the first. Ramming's second, rattles in.
Crucial free throws.
Yep, big time free throws there. And the rest will be moving forward. Dotson now. Puts it on the deck, he'll drive, layup underneath is in.
Jason Dotson.
You got to cut that off.
Back to a 2-point lead. Watts. Taylor will bring it across now. Out near midcourt, he'll put the ball on the floor. Drives, kicks to Aguero, far side corner 3, that's short, no good. Dotson had the rebound taken away from him by Cater. And then the Leopards nearly throw it away. They're going to say that was deflected. Oh, nope, never mind. They're going to say it's over and back against the Leopards.
He called backcourt, but it took him way too long to do it.
Dotson on the drive as he'll be called for the travel. So Taylor now gets it across, had it poked from behind yet again.
Creed's 4th foul.
It's Taylor, yeah, does have 4 now. 2-point ball game. Leopards lead 46-44. Long 3-ball, that's off the mark. Carr able to get the rebound though. Now to Dotson. Dotson goes to work, spin move, layup underneath, got it to go. They've tied it up here. Four and a half to play. Ramming nearly had that one poked away by Carr. Watts puts it on the deck. Layup's good.
Bryson Watts.
Over to Carr. Indians look to go to work now. 4:04 to play. That one's off the back iron, no good. Deflected. Thought it would end up out of bounds. It does end up out of bounds back near midcourt.
Block out!
Cater. Long cross-court pass over to Taylor. It's Taylor guarded by Dodson. This is Watts now. He puts it down. Little floater in the lane. And he was set all day as Watts will be whistled for the charge.
Just first.
Watts comes up holding that left wrist a little. Dotson, 3:38 to play. His Indians trail by 2. Guarded by Aguero. Little shake, spin move. Had to get rid of it. And they're going to get...
That's his 4th. Aguero.
Aguero on the foul as he was reaching. Dotson puts it on the deck, goes to work. Put back, no good. Third opportunity as nobody can get a rebound for the Leopards. Dotson, third opportunity, no good. Fourth opportunity, finally draws the foul. The Leopards are going to have to block somebody out. Or Dotson's going to single-handedly take over this ball game and pull it out for the Indians.
Aguero's out.
Dotson will shoot 2.
As Aguero does pick up his 5th, and that'll be all for him. This is bad news here for the Leopards. So Dotson with an opportunity at the line to tie this one up. First one's true. Dotson's second. That's short.
Again, we watched.
I know it. That's what I was fixing to say. Everybody just watched that one fall back down to the court. Taylor comes away with it, though. Gives to Watts. 3:05 to play in this one. Championship on the line. Nearly stolen away there. Watts, little jumper, that's short. Scoreboard needs to change. It's 48 apiece here, not 48-47.
Well, he missed that second.
Oh,
free
that's
throw.
right. He did miss missed it short. Yeah. 3 ball. That's good. So the Plainview Indians have come all the way back, as Eric mentioned. They were down 16. They've clawed back into this one, and we're going to have a tie-up. It will be a foul rather than a jump ball, as they'll get 11 there. Leopards now find themselves down 2, 50-48. Cater, far 3, long 3. Off the back iron, no good. Ramming able to pull it down. Got the rebound, trying to go back up with it, create some space. Couldn't get it to go. Cameron with the rebound. Put back is good. As Plainview looks to go fast. Near side 3, that's in and out, no good. Ramming skies for that rebound, pulls it down, and he'll be fouled. As that should put him on the line shooting 2 here. As I believe that the scoreboard is correct, that'll be the 5th foul. That should send Brody to the line. 2:02 to play. All knotted up, half 100 apiece. Well, this is what we asked for, partner. We wanted a barn burner right down to the very end. This looks like what we're going to get.
I like that when someone besides my team's playing. I like blowouts when my team is playing.
It does make it a little more comfortable, that's for sure. But
my heart gets too involved.
So Ramming, his second, good. Ramming, he's knocked down 4 big ones here late in this 4th period.
And it's 5 of 6 from the free throw line.
Dotson now brings it across the timeline. Picked up by Watts. Dotson puts it on the deck, goes to work, kicks it back out behind him.
Got to have better perimeter defense. Got to be tighter.
Carr thought about a three as he'll travel.
Go.
.138 remaining.
We're not in a hurry, fellas.
Ramming. Gives back to Watts out near midcourt. Now over to Cater.
They're in X. You got 4.
Now to Ramming. As we'll have a timeout called by Coach Terry at the 1:13 mark, fourth period. His Leopards lead by 2, 52-50. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with him. Don't go anywhere. Should have a heck of a finish coming up. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Leopard basketball live on the Leopard Sports Network.
When the oilfield industry needs an honest, hard-working, and dependable electrical contractor, they signal for SOS. With a solid reputation for getting the job done, Michael Sherrock and his team are prepared to meet all of your industrial and commercial electrical needs. They're prepared to handle anything, from maintenance to automation and power line service. So remember to dial up SOS the next time you're in need of an industry-leading electrical contractor.
Welcome back, everybody, inside Leopard Arena. 1:13 to play in this championship game. Leopards lead 52-50 as Watts brings it across the timeline. Picked up by Carr. Let's see if the Leopards go into this X formation that they like to run late in quarters. Try to milk as much time off the clock as possible here. Under a minute to play. Watts now in the corner. Puts it on the deck. He's got to go. Now back out to Taylor. Picked up by Carr. Gives to Watts. As now Plainview looks like they might want to start fouling here. And that is obviously over the 5th foul, so that'll put Taylor at the line to shoot 2.
Should be Watts.
Or Watts, I'm sorry, Watts. Glad you're paying attention.
This is the one time I was.
38.9 to play in regulation. 2 big free throws here coming up from Watts. His first is good.
Bryson Watts.
Watts second. That is huge. Makes it a 4-point game. 38 seconds to play. Dotson.
He's going to go attack the rim right here, Jake.
They expect him to probably attack here in this situation, see if they can get a quick 2.
They've cleared it out for him.
He takes the 3. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound underneath. Carr now for 3. That's short. As we're going to have over the back, and that's going to go over to the Leopards, and that should put Taylor on the line to shoot 2. 20.9 to play. As they're going to get 4 for Plainview on the foul. Biggest free throws of this sophomore's career, you'd like to think. If he can knock them both down, it's going to make it really, really difficult on the Plainview Indians. Taylor's first is good.
Taylor.
Taylor's second on its way, and that's good. 6-point game.
Taylor.
20 seconds to play. Long 3 there. Off the front rim, no good. Ramming with the rebound. They got to foul him. They get it to Watts, 12 seconds to play. Leopards are going to win the 2024 Charles K. Hately Classic here inside Leopard Arena as Carr fouls Bryson Watts for the final time here tonight with 7.1 to play in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Credit to Plainview Indians, though. One time they were down by 16, partner. They claw back in, actually take a 2-point lead for a time here in the fourth period. Just couldn't hold on.
And it's just like we talked about, during the girls' game. Basketball is a series of runs.
No doubt about it.
And the Leopards, are going to prevail because they kept their heads, ended up finally stopping the Plainview run and went on one of their own here to be up 6 and possibly 8 here after these free throws.
Yep. And talk about the heart and hustle there from Dodson as he was held to 3 points there in that first half. He lit it up in the third period, had 3 or 4. I want to say he had 4 threes there in that third period. Then comes out in this fourth period and put on another show. Obviously missed his last 3-point attempt there, but I'm with you. I thought he was going to drive when you still had about 25 seconds or so, try to get a quick 2, maybe an and 1 situation, but he elected to take the 3. And he's your workhorse, obviously, if you're Plainview, and you're okay with him electing to take that 3 there.
This free throw should seal it.
Leopards on top, 57-50, 6.3 to play in this one. Watts lets that one fly, rattles home. That one's good, 58-50, 6 to play. Down to 5. Leopards will let that one fly as that one will be rebounded by Brody Ranning. And ladies and gentlemen, the Lindsay Leopards have won the 2024 Charles K. Hately Classic inside Leopard Arena as they knock off the Plainview Indians by a final of 58-50.
And I don't know who they're going to give the tournament MVP to, but in my mind it goes to Manuel Aguero for shutting down 2 games.
Yep. Yeah, he did a great job last night on Bridge Barrett. Held him in check to 0 points. Then comes out tonight in the first half, keeps Jason Dodson in check. Just the 3 points there at the end of the first half, and then credit Dodson, man. He come out in this second half and just lit it up, and brought Plainview back into this ballgame.
Plainview is a great club. That Dodson kid is for real.
Yeah, no doubt about
being
it.
face guarded, the entire game, he still found a way to score.
Yeah. And frustration too. I mean, that's tough on that young kid, but he's able to overcome and get some points. But as Tommy Ferguson, the athletic director for Lindsay, gives Bryson Watts the championship plaque here, as the Leopards will win the 2024 Charles K. Hately Classic. I believe we'll have some tournament awards here.
Okay, we're going to do the all-tournament team. Some of these players may not be here, but
as Tommy Ferguson will have the honors handing out the all-tournament team here.
We'll get those plaques to them. We're going to start with Comanche, Miles Ellis. Comanche, Dylan Ellis. Dixon, Landon Eubank. Here he comes. Landon, stay out there. I think they'll want to get a picture. Oh, it's not Landon, I'm sorry. Anyway. Falls Valley, John Grimmick. Sulphur, Devin Willis. Plainview, Ethan Barker. Plainview, Dane Dickinson. Lindsay Manny Aguero. This guy was sick the first night, but he came back and played a heck of a tournament. Lindsay Bryson Watts. And we don't normally do this, but we're going to give the most valuable player to a player on the runner-up team. Jason Dotson, Plainview. Thank you for coming out. Have a great weekend. Lindsay fans, we'll see you next Tuesday at Washington, next Friday here against Falls Valley.
Yeah, and Eric, talk real quick about Dodson. Runner-up, his Indians wasn't able to pull out the victory here tonight and get the championship, but ultimately he's a tournament MVP, and you can't really argue with it.
I won't argue with it. The kid he's good, real good, and to be guarded by one of the best defenders in the tournament and still be able to score like he did says enough right there. But every game he played, he dominated.
Yeah. Yeah, we seen it Thursday night as they were finishing things up, and then caught a little bit of him there last night as well. So this Jason Dotson named tournament MVP here in the Charles K. Haley Classic, but ultimately Leopards able to get the job done. They go ahead and win this one by a final of 58-50. So the boys take home the championship. Girls end up finishing third in the Haley Classic. So all in all, pretty darn good showing by the Leopards and Leopardettes. Leopardettes, obviously, they would have liked to have hoisted, won the championship as well, but like you said, hey, go out, control the things you can control. They were in that consolation game. They went out, took care of business, got the job done. So congrats to those ladies. And again, congrats to the boys for winning the championship here on their side of the bracket. So with all that being said, Eric, great job as always. RJ, you're the man. We appreciate you, buddy. Would you like to say anything before we sign off?
Nope.
Okay. He's a man of few words.
I'll say thank you.
Okay, there you go. All right, buddy. Hey, like Gredeman said before he signed off, I believe Tuesday night the Leopards and Leopardettes travel up to Washington for a conference matchup there against the Washington Warriors, and then be back here Friday night as they will host. I didn't catch who they'll host, but either way, we'll be back inside Leopard Arena coming up Friday night. So everybody out there, thanks for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will catch you guys on the flip side. Good night, everybody.